Hey everyone, it's Hawaiian Shirt Brian here. I know, wow, shocking to hear my voice, isn't it? But I apologize, a lot of stuff going on in life right now. Oh, that's why I haven't been able to upload. But, I wanted to make this video. I've got some kind of sad news, but then also some kind of like, we gotta fight news. I'm not gonna go on, I'm just gonna get right into the video. But, Pennhurst Asylum, Pennhurst State School, whatever you may call it, is under attack at the moment. Um, First, before I explain to you what's under attack, if you don't know what Pennhurst is it was like a hospital for the mentally and physically disabled that opened up in the early 1900s, 1907 or 1908, I don't know the exact year, it was somewhere in that range, and it closed down in 1987. It was a school that was supposed to be for the mentally special needs, AIDS, and epileptic. But then over the years, you started seeing people with Alzheimer's and dementia going in there. You started seeing mentally ill and criminally insane people getting dropped off there. You saw drug addicts being there. But foster children, maybe nothing wrong with them, but they were just foster children. You saw people with other disabilities and stuff, and it just became severely overcrowded. So you had buildings that were not kept up with. They were severely underfunded, severely overcrowded, and severely understaffed. And there was some experimental, and it was kind of rare there, but some experimental, surgeries and stuff. And then, like I said, it was torture because it was underfunded, undercrowded, understaffed, or overcrowded, I should say. Well, it shut down in '87, and it sat abandoned for over 22 years, falling apart and everything. And then in 2009, a private owner bought it, and they've been doing it's been a controversial thing. They do a haunted attraction there each year. They also do a horror convention there. The haunted attraction is the last 2 weeks of September, and then all 4 weeks of October and the first weekend of November. It's like a haunted house thing. They use a couple of the buildings back there. And then they have a horror convention that happens in May. There's other small events back there. They have a Valentine's Day haunt. This year they're doing a Christmas haunt. But anyways, that's Pennhurst. It's former state school and asylum. Now it's a haunted attraction. It's like a big historical thing in Spring City, Pennsylvania. It's not. This is not far from me. Pennhurst is about a 10-minute drive from my house, so it's not far at all. Actually, like 8 minutes. It's really close. So Pennhurst is actually under attack right now, if you'd call that like that. Microsoft, I believe it is, wants to put a data center on the property, and the governor and the president both support it. Now, President Trump hasn't exactly said that he wants it to be on Pennhurst property, but President Trump has said he'd like to see a data center open up in a northern state. And then Josh Shapiro has said that he does want to see a data center, and he does want to see it open on the former state school property. Now, to know the basics of this, I know the owners have turned down the offers so far. I know their offers keep going up. There's actually going to be a township meeting. I actually attended one of these township meetings virtually. It's East Vincent Township, Pennsylvania, and oh my god, you would not believe how much outrage there is amongst the community. I mean, I knew most people were against it, but I did not realize that, I thought you'd see at least one or two people show up to the meeting that would be for it, because, some people complain about the traffic that the haunted attraction brings, but there was literally not a single person. The meeting was supposed to cover 11 items on the agenda. It only got to the second one. The data center thing was the second one, and they were there until 1:30 in the morning. People were just outraged. In fact, when they ended up shutting the meeting, there were still people that wanted to talk about going into the meeting and stuff. There's actually a petition. I will put the petition on my community page, and I'll put it in the description of this video to sign. I've already signed it. Please sign it to oppose the data center. I mean, that's just a petition, but from what I understand, the owners are right now turning down offers to sell the property, but they are considering taking an offer because the offers keep getting higher and higher, and there's just a lot of outrage because of it. Because one, I mean, it's going to destroy history, so that's why a lot of people are outraged. But then, like, there's a veterans hospital. Actually, one of the buildings used to be a Pennhurst building. It was bought and turned into a VA hospital. That's less than 300 feet away from where this data center wants to be built. And then there's houses is not even 5% of a mile away. There's about closest house to this place is like 1,000 feet. So there's pretty outrage because that's how close it is going to be to the community. There's also outrages because not just in the Spring City, East Vincent area, the entire state of Pennsylvania, in the entire Montgomery, Chester County, and Philadelphia, people's power bills are going to go up in between 15 to 30% because of this data center, because it's going to generate 12 times the power than what a power plant generates. There's that. It's going to pollute the water. And my main issue with it is it's going to destroy history. And it's also going to hurt the local economy because this Pennhurst, these haunted events back there, they bring a lot of foot traffic to the area that wouldn't people. I mean, you have people coming all the way from Houston, Texas, and people coming all the way from Montreal, Canada, that come to these events and they spend money on the local economy. And that's my problem with it. But like I was saying, they spend money in the local economy, and it's going to hurt the local economy. They're going to lose money. Local vendors and the local economy is going to go down. It's going to cause property taxes to go up. But what I was saying is my main issue with it is, I mean, I don't want to pay a higher power bill either, but my main issue is it's destroying history. I mean, these people were treated horrible at Pennhurst for years, but you're destroying history if you come in and bulldoze all these buildings and to build a stupid data center. I don't understand. Why don't they build it in Timbuktu? Buy an old farmland that has 20 acres of land. Like, why do they got to put it like where there's people, like civilization? That's my main problem with it. I have many other issues, such as the power bills going up, and also the haunted thing not happening. Because it's gonna hurt the economy. But right now what's happening is there's ordinance being done, so there's no building permits being requested. The property hasn't been sold, but the township is doing ordinance. So all I'm asking in my YouTube audience here is if on December 3rd, if you can't come in person to it, attend it virtually. Either you can go on the East Vincent Township website, so it'll have instructions on how to join the meeting virtually. December 3rd and December 17th. December 17th is when they're voting on the ordinance. But show up to both dates and speak against this, fight against this. You can't attend, make a social media post about it. Also, and then main, please is sign the petition. And I'm going to put it the petition in on my community page. I'll also post it in the description of this video. And I'm also going to post on my community page the Township Supervisor for East Vincent. Email the Township Supervisor for East Vincent, Pennsylvania. I'll put the email in the description of this video, and I will put it on my community page. Email this person and say, hey, stop the data center at Pennhurst. Say, do not let the data center happen at Pennhurst. Alright, everyone. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please, once again, sign this petition, email this person, and attend the meeting if you can, and let's fight this data center, and let's preserve history. Alright, everyone. That's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, is like, share, comment, favorite, and most importantly, please, if you can, subscribe and ding that bell. Alright, everyone. God bless you all. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next video. And once again, let's fight the data center, and let's keep Pennhurst. Bye, everyone.